Mudgee in New South Wales offers wineries, fine dining and ballooning amongst other things. But why not do something different and come with us and do a trip to the Drip? Just behind me you can see Frog Rock.
And it really does look like a couple of frogs. It's just on the side of the road. We're on our way to Drip Gorge this morning.
Good morning. This morning we're off to do the Drip Walk, which will involve walking from the car park to the Drip. The Drip is huge, evidently. It is a marvellous little walk through a gorge, and there's lots of wildlife and things about to see.
So we're on the start of the walk. Pretty lovely bushland, interesting rock formations.
Now I have a feeling that this river may cause the drip that we're going to.
Not indigenous handprints thousands of years old, but made by Homo sapiens, probably 2019 or 2020. Well, this is a really beautiful walk. It's very quiet, despite the number of people on it. It's really quiet. There's bird song, and that's it really. It's lovely.
What have you found in this exciting trip so far?
Well, I've heard some nice bird song, I've seen some nice plants, and the river down there is really lovely.
I would agree with you, the river is very lovely.
Song, so I got some vid of him, even with little lens.
The ultimate excitement, we're heading towards the Drip. We will find out what the Drip is and what it does.
Well, this is the Drip as far as we can make out. Here's the water.
I think it's dripping. I think we've reached peak Drip. This is destination Drip.
And up there is the rock through which the water drips. And if we go down that rock, we can see all the ferny bits and grassy bits where the wet rock is moist.
We're about to enter the treacherous waters of the Drip. Will we survive? Will we come back? We don't know. Let's go and see. Oh, Jesus. Sharp rocks. Anyway.
Well, we're joining the other folk walking downstream. See what we can see at the other end.
Here we are going through the dangerous waters. Surrounded by children, but that doesn't matter. They're dangerous waters.
Well, we're continuing to move downstream.
Okay, we made it through the worst that the water could throw at us.
And look at the amazing colours of the rock wall. This is just so pretty. And the water continues to drip onto us from the rocks.
Oh, it's great fun going through here. The water's nice, pleasant temperature. It's a bit sharp on my tender little feet. So I'll be glad to get my shoes back on again. We came to see the drip. We saw the drip. Now we're getting out of the drip. Because the drip is slippery. Well, it would seem that the drip is a popular destination for weekend people from Mudgee, I assume. The drip was great, the drip was swell.
The drip was really bloody hell.
We're now going to the lookout to see what you see from the lookout. The observation deck of the drip. Many people come to the drip to just observe. There we go, the drip from above. People sitting under the drip. People sitting in the drip. People walking along the drip. It is an exciting place to come. Book your next adventure here. Okay, just in case you wonder where we are, we're on the Goulburn River Gorge. Obviously, that's the Goulburn River, and that's the gorge it's creating. It'll take millennia to wash more and more of the sandstone away and create an even bigger gorge. So if you come back in 20,000 years, this will be a massive hole in the ground, just like a coal mine.
So why does the drip drip? Apparently between the rows of sandstone are thin rows of claystone. Sandstone absorbs the water, but the claystone doesn't. So the water comes out through the claystone constantly, dripping onto the plants beneath and onto the river. Going up his web and tons of little red dragonflies sunning themselves. What did you get? We've left the drip and are now going to Hands on Rock, which is a rock with some Aboriginal stencils on it made by the Wiradjuri tribe, who were the biggest tribe of Aboriginal people in New South Wales. The totem for their tribe was the goanna, and the female totem for the Mudgee area was the wedge-tailed eagle, and for the male was the crow. It's a 500-metre walk each way through some lovely bushland, so let's go. Here we are, start of the walk.
We are scrambling up the rocks now in the last dash to get to the hand paintings. Right, the hand marks on the wall behind me were made by the local people. They created the paint they were making, usually out of ochre or some other natural substance. Then they put it in their mouth, put their hand up against the wall, and went. Markings on the wall are the result. Quite a cool sight to see if you're near Mudgee.
It's amazing what you see at the side of the road.